I'm honestly ready to go home. I like my bed, I like my home, my family. I wanna go home, I wanna go home, I wanna go home. What the fuck?
Every day from Bakersfield to Budapest, millions of people gather to see their favorite bands. During the summer of 2002, over 500,000 people came out to see one of the best tours ever assembled. Blink-182, Green Day, Jimmy Eat World, Cut You Up. See, that's the problem. No one knew who the hell we were. Nobody. Not crew, not the bands, and certainly not the fans. So why in the fuck were we even on this monster tour? Well, our longtime friends from Blink-182, Mark Hoppus and Tom DeLonge, invited us out on the tour, either to give us our big break or as some sort of weird social experiment. Either way, one day I'm in my cubicle, and the next thing you know, we're on the road.
I can't believe this is fucking happening!
We took Cut You Up on the road because they're really good friends of ours, and they're a good band, and they're really charismatic people, and we knew that they would keep tour interesting and they would keep tour fresh.
When we thought about who would be a funny, not even just a funny, a cool band to watch how that happened to, we thought of Cut You Up immediately.
I'd say since the first day I even heard of Cut You Up going on the tour, I had second thoughts of like if we could even get to the first day of the tour.
I didn't even think we'd make it through the whole tour. I'm like, there's no way we're gonna make it through 9 weeks of shows.
Like it's 4 guys that play in front of like their friends, and now we're on this huge tour. I didn't know anyone had confidence in me or anyone else that we could pull that off. It's real funny.
That was what was cool. You could play 50 live shows or somewhere around there. Some bands play for like 10 years and never play 50 shows.
They have the courage and the energy to go out and really drink and smoke and break their way across the world.
I mean, the first night when we left, it was like, oh, what's gonna happen? It was like the 4 of us in this little pod of, no one could touch us. This is where people stop being real and stop being polite. That's what I'm talking about. Now they're being real.
5 in the morning, first stop, beautiful Bakersfield, California. Buenos dias. How are you doing? We will have rehearsal tomorrow morning. I love the drive, it's fun. Nobody else does. But we'll see you in the morning. Get up, fucker. You need some Chris's underwear? First day. Send me emails and stuff.
Wake up the next morning at like 12 or whatever, just kind of tripping out, like, what are we doing here? This is wrong.
I can't believe they're gonna let us do this and go on this tour. On top of that, fuck around.
Nobody knows what anything is going to be like.
When we first pulled up in Bakersfield, we saw the van. I went, oh fuck, these guys are really going to be stuck in this van for the next 8 fucking weeks. The van's already ruined. What'd you guys do?
Hey, move this monstrosity.
All right, sorry. And it was hot as shit, and the van already stunk like shit and beer and pot, and body odor and farts. It's like, dude, you guys have been, we're 3 hours out of fucking San Diego. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
The real thought I had when I saw them pull up in Bakersfield was, I wonder how long they're gonna be able to be on this tour before they get kicked off. Shit, I can't believe we actually pulled this off, because the whole tour wasn't really just our tour. We were sharing it with Green Day, and the only thing they knew of those guys was me telling them it was a bunch of guys that do acid and drink a lot.
No, I don't drink. What the hell?
But I found out later they don't do acid, but they do drink a lot. I don't know.
Kind of walking and knowing that you're going to like play somewhere in the vicinity of the show. We're just like, what?
And right when we're in line, here comes Furman walking in like this. His eyes like this, and Furman just blinks. Tour manager.
You're not to look at the other bands, you're not to overstep your lines. You gotta realize you're backstage. You need to just like keep your cool, know what's going on.
Going in there, they're already on our asses, like, don't do this, don't do that. And we just knew that we had to do this and that.
So we show up on the first day in Bakersfield, and we thought we were the opening band, you know, we're the first one on the bill. But we come to the show, and there's another band, like, outside.
First time I met the Cut You Up guys was, I think, the first show. And I saw them in the parking lot in the van. Just ended up talking to them and hanging out in the van.
Everyone's is a definite character, for better or for worse. They're definitely something.
When we saw where we were gonna play, we were like, awesome. It was outdoors. It was a little stage, you know, it was like right in the middle of everything, and we were just, you know, we were stoked. Started playing, and a lot of the kids were going, well, why is there a band playing out in front of the show? What's going on? Well, talk amongst yourselves. They didn't know what was happening. Okay, there's a band playing out here. Cool. When can I get in?
They ripped, dude! Cut You Up rules. They're so good.
Oh.
Walked in the first rehearsal, it was pitch black and the whole place was empty, and my drums spinning around, and it's like, there's so much stuff going on. It's like, this is a rock and roll experience. If I was a kid, you know, just a straight up fan, and I bought a ticket and I went to the show, I would just be standing in front going like, this is what I came for.
We were like gum on the bottom of the shoe. We were nothing. We'd come into this tour like the outcast, like the Tom weird experiment thing.
It was great to have just meet a person, anyone that you never had met ever, and they come in and go, you were good.
We're like the kid in the middle that gets pushed around.
Shit, my pick's dirty.
Hey, where's Blaine?
I can't shut the door because I'm too hungover.
Yeah, I don't like when your legs rubbing against mine in our boxers. Boxers, boxers.
What's gonna happen next? I'd say the first day was cool because we got to meet, a lot of the people that are gonna be on the tour. That reminds me of when I met Billy Joe. Nice guy.
Obviously, we were not supposed to talk to Green Day whatsoever.
I was the one that met Billy Joe. Who did you meet, Brendan?
Just Mike Dirnt.
Mike Dirnt.
Yeah. Who'd you meet?
No, Billy Joe, the singer for Green Day. Yeah, that's who I met.
We played the show, and then Chris comes up and goes, "Hey, how you doing? I'm not on acid, but my name is Chris, and cut you up, and that was a really fun blow, and I'm drunk."
And I was like, "My name is Billy. How you doing? I'm drunk too."
And I met him, and nobody else met him because I don't think he really wanted to talk to anyone else.
Who are you friends with? Who do you know?
From Green Day. I'm sure you guys might meet him down the line. Maybe I'll introduce you to him. Yeah.
Fuck you, Chris. Because Billy's fucking cool.
We talked about skateboarding. He even took down my cell phone number.
Crystal, I want a cigarette and kill myself when I could just chill in the love van and soak up a bunch of Percy Irie juice and saturate my head with love.
This is Arizona.
Phoenix was strange because we got past our first show, and that was our little rite of passage. Not really, but to us.
We got to play directly in front of this huge arena on this cool little stage. And
we start playing, we play a couple songs. The PA head, the thing that you plug the microphones in, it's like someone's all, "Hey, something's smoking behind you."
It's right in the middle of a song. I smell something, and we turn around, there's smoke coming out of our PA.
It was like a minor scale version of Blink's.
Phoenix was a definite disaster of a show.
We just stopped playing. Just started drinking.
Yeah, this is where we usually hang out, right in front of the band room in case the guys come out, need a blowjob, hand job, whatever you want. What do you want? Here's Tom, he wants to talk to you. It's my mom.
Hello? You have a fine young man here. We just paid him $30 to eat actual dog mess. No, but honestly, for $30, you're something still.
Oh my God!
Broke his golf club, dude. Hey, that was fucking rad.
Hey, you guys mind? We're trying to meditate next door, man.
Here comes the people that we're not supposed to talk to. They come through with this bottle of Patron, like, let's all do a shot. And Dirnt pours me a shot, so small, I can still see this just go in the bottom of it. It's like basically like he had this bottle of Patron, and he's gonna pour shots for the rest of his life. That's how small it was.
But pop responsibility to it. Responsibility.
Oh, you know Mike Dirnt? Oh, no, that's cool. Totally, Mike's a bro. Like,
Yeah.
but I know Billy Joe.
Getting stale, tonight I need a crew. Yeah,
I'm dehydrated. My tongue is swelling up. 1, 2, yeah!
No, I was one of the only whores on the tour, like man whores that could actually just sow his oats. God damn, I want to be a slut. I was just a whore, like man whore.
And then he starts swapping spit with this girl. I was like, oh, herpes. I was saying herpes all the way. It was dark in there. I couldn't see the crusty things on the side of the lip.
1, 2, 3, go!
Holy shit, man. People are superficial. They like us because we're on the side of the stage when actually we don't know anything.
I didn't have anybody to answer to, so I got around.
Best concert ever. Ever.
Best concert, yo.
Hey, Cut You Up was good, but I don't think it's the best concert.
Cut You Up fucking rules.
Do it again.
There you go. Shut that door.
Well, I'm throwing up. I didn't want to walk into Guitar Center with bad breath, so I just puke out all the bad breath.
Oh, so we went and bought a PA, and I was like, let me handle it. We need this and this and this. What price can you give us? He goes, 900. Well, you got it.
Irvine was the first time we actually rolled up and they go, here's a side stage, you're playing there. And we're like, ooh.
Irvine Meadows, it's like playing a show at the Wild Animal Park, but with no animals.
We felt like rock stars because we had a stage. Day off, Vegas. What more can you ask for, really?
We stayed at Bellagio, called up the Cut You Up boys, said, hey, you guys want to come over to a nice pool and have a drink or two?
We're walking in just skinny, pale, pasty, horrible. Ugh.
And there's nothing funnier than all these families that come to the Bellagio to stay at the nicer hotel in Vegas, and all these guys walk by like with tattoos and probably their cock and balls hanging out of their swim trunks.
Cannonball! I mean, to me, to like jump in the pool and look up and just see like the Bellagio with the gold and everything. And I think back to like being in my cubicle on my computer, and then I'm here in the Bellagio pool.
Atticus is completely turning Chris into a different guy. He used to be such an angel.
Then all of a sudden, next thing I know, I have a mustache drawn on my face, and we're in some wedding chapel watching Tom and his wife get remarried.
Oh, fuck, the wedding! I got remarried in Vegas with all of my French friends.
This is gonna be the worst wedding ever.
Dude, you look awesome! Hey, what's up? Everybody want to go to a wedding? Let's go! What's going on right now?
I have no fucking clue.
Wait, give him an autograph. But the French are there at my wedding.
stand in honor of the bride. Also, to be supportive of each other's endeavors, because trials and tribulations are inevitable in life as well as marriage. You must support each other on a daily basis. And I do remind you that the marriage vows are not a pledge, but in the state of Nevada, I repronounce you husband.
All they needed was like Elvis there with one of those painted mustaches speaking in French.
That was the most beautiful thing I've seen in so long. That makes me happy for my friends.
Best ceremony.
Look at your friends getting happy.
Punch me in the fucking face. Wait, you just like, why would I punch you in the face when I'm saying corny lines? Of course you're corny lines, these chicks are here, dude.
All friends fight, no matter what, especially if you're in a band.
Well, like, Mike, he's a fucking hippie. He's what it is.
How do you start on Brandon? He's a fucking nightmare, man.
Every single time, like, dude, last time I
Then I feel like I'm like acting jealous.
No, last time I had the chick, last time I
got to make out with a hot
chick
girl
all day.
I mean, honestly, I watched the footage, I was there, and I still don't know what they were talking about.
And last time I helped the chick, don't deny the fact you got in the van, cleared out a space for her and him, both of you, and she helped. Yeah, then the second time, this corny shit, this, that. Once Jerry died, Garcia, Micah went off the wall.
I was like,
Oh, I gotta take a piss. Fly away, everybody.
no, I'll fly away with your fucking fist.
How are you friends with somebody but you fight so much? I don't get it.
Brandon,
No,
fucking punch me, man.
I don't want to punch you. I just
Fucking
wanna
hit me
piss.
right here. Fucking hit me.
Just like when I listen to your lines, I don't say anything, you can do it, because I can do it. Do it.
Hey, let's punch each other.
And I remember like leaving Las Vegas going, how are we gonna get gas money to the next show? Because all the cash we got for this whole week is gone.
Of course, we anticipated the argument brawling between the band. If you take 4 guys, stick them in a van with no personal space, what do you think's gonna happen? The problem was we were fighting 5 days into a 2-month tour.
I heard that you can scream and yell, it's the perfect atmosphere. And I hope you truly come. With all that could go wrong, my freedom leads me here. And I think there's more to come. Dusty river, dryness in my
You gotta go, you gotta go. This was better. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave this note on top of my shit in front of their door so they have to do something with it.
Housekeeping.
Ice. Fucking chick right across the way.
I guess I have to face you guys. Welcome to the sound check of Blink-182. This is where we become wonderful. This is where we become wonderful, right here. This is where the magic happens, children.
Hey, Big Balls, you want to play Stay Together podcast?
All right.
People don't really like us in the mornings because everyone's working hard and we're just kind of fucking around all morning. Lots of people working.
If I had to say anything for the crew, I think the crew is kind of pissed, because they have to put up with all these stupid things that Mark and I want to do.
We heard some band called Cut You Up was going to be here. We had no idea who these guys were. Worried about a bunch of punk kids running around, wrecking havoc, and it's pretty much right.
And they're drunken buffoons, but that's the beauty of it. They don't care. They're the real deal. There's no bullshit with them. That's who they are. They drink all day and then they go on and play some trippy acid rock thing and drink more.
That's why I decided to change their name to Cut You Off, because I thought they'd had enough.
I think that the whole crew saw Cut You Up the first couple of days and probably thought that, if these guys last the first month, they'll be dead or in jail.
I'm like lounging on the stage as people are moving like heavy boxes, you know, yelling at each other. This is crazy. Honestly, there's boxes flying around. People are putting shit in boxes.
I saw the singer directing traffic during a loadout.
Hey, get that up there! Make a hole! Get it on there! Get that pipe up! You're not even a fucking rock star. And you're sitting on our stage like, can you move so I can put this amp up?
First few days, it's kind of like you still stay in your own world and you don't really branch out that much. But then, you know, you start meeting new characters and like people who build the stage and stuff. There's a guy, Rigger Dan, he's a total character.
You must listen to Rigger Dan if you want to know what to do when the time comes. When your band makes it,
Hey, let's have a wet t-shirt
and you don't
contest.
know what to do, you must listen to Dan, Rigger
Excuse
Dan.
me? No.
Maybe.
What? That's exactly what I'm saying. Are you in? I'm in. Are you in? Even that they hesitated. It's fucking upsetting, man. You guys should look at this and learn from this. What not to do. This is a fucking high school helmet party in here, man.
I thought that guy was great. Like, what the fuck? Why is your finger missing?
Mothers lock up your daughters.
Roadies have crazy personalities, and he's like best example of it. He's fucked.
Backstage at the shows is always as fun as hell. I mean, everyone is bored because they're waiting for their turn to start, but everyone's looking for something fun to do. And there's like not much to do except throw apples at walls or steal golf carts, get really drunk, things of that nature, pretty much.
San Diego, Jose Cuervo! Dude, this shit's gnarly, dude, but I'll do it. I'll do it. Fucking, I don't care. Go, go, go. Oh. Oh my God. What is this shit? There's alcohol. I can get fucking addicted.
Sinking ships, so I'll strip the guard for rational self-analysis. I'm down, cutting round, counting scars, counting blessings aloud.
I'll give you $100 if you do a kickflip with no shoes. That's $200. $200.
I think he's a little pissed, dude.
Oh my God.
Shenanigans once again. San Antonio 2K2, bitch!
And we'll keep on fighting till the end. 'Cause we have the cable. We have the cable. Whoa.
some reason, we just sat there and didn't think it was gay to like hold each other slowly, softly in the hot tub. And there's all these other guests from the hotel looking at these guys going, fucking 8 guys in a hot tub over there, what's wrong with them?
I had started to kind of like take the role of like tour manager, and so I'd called this video game place, talked to the manager and set it all up, all free games, free go-karts.
I just don't even know if anyone can really handle the course. It's kind of a tougher course here in Dallas. It's humid, so that means the track's just look at the tires, kind of grip this quill. It's also a big race. There's a lot of people involved, so there's going to be a lot of bumping and touching, what we like to call ride-up-alongs, and it's going to be kind of an interesting race here today. I think I'm going to kick everyone's ass, and I'm going to fuck me a pig.
We had the run of the place. We were just going on every go-kart, all these bungee rides, everything.
And I remember we went on the slingshot, whoopity-doo. Scary, we shouldn't have done that. But that's just how I am. I just live a life of courage. I live on the edge. That's what I do. Sometimes I write fucking amazing songs that make people shit their pants too. But I also live a life of courage.
Well, that's what I remember most about Cut You Up, is that they've never seemed dry or clean at all, no matter what. They're always wet, but they're always kind of dirty at the same time. It's like they always halfway took a shower.
Wait, you guys gonna make me stop laughing? Fuck you.
No way.
Fuck off! Grab him!
We're staying in this hotel that's a mall, too. So from our window, we just look down on this huge mall, and we're just like, whoa, let's just go hang out there all day.
I'm setting him free.
Get it. The little butter was
Go.
locked up for so long.
He's done. He's free. He's going out.
Is he gonna make it to the ocean?
Yes.
Where are we?
Texas.
No, we aren't. We're in Alabama.
Alabama.
I remember we were in a mall, and there was a guy sleeping on a couch inside the mall, and they went inside of a pet store and bought like 100 crickets, I think, and dumped them on some guy.
What you guys put on? They put a cricket on it. His own picture.
Just like stuff like that would just make my day.
We had met this guy who was a waiter. Yeah. He's like, yeah, we're going to a gay bar. I'm gonna dress up tonight. And we're like, what's that mean? He's like, oh, I dress, I dress like a woman sometimes. And we're like, hell yeah, it's on.
Hi, what's up? I'm Cassidy.
Where are we and what are we about to do?
Oh, we're in Hoover, Alabama, and we're fixing to go to Birmingham, actually, to go to the Quest to party all fucking night.
I'm engaged, and I took a vow that I wasn't gonna, meet any girls, but I did meet one.
My palms are sweating. I'm nervous with Georgette.
Well, honey, you don't have to be nervous with me. I'm just like your newfound friend.
I know, you're a little cutie, aren't you?
Honey, you keep drinking, honey, I get better.
Let me put that right there on your little
Oh,
boobies.
stick me, baby.
And I fell in love that night.
She got nice boobies.
Uh-huh.
Alabama, the Quest, cool bar. That was funny. That was very interesting. That was my first experience at a quote-unquote alternative bar. But, you know what? There was no attitudes in there. There was no that fucking super dominant male shit that you find at a normal club, It's like everyone's just having a good time. And I'm back in that.
What's up? We're in the van cruising out of Columbus. We got a good show coming up. We're going to Detroit, Rock City, dude. Detroit, Rock City.
Obviously, if you're traveling across country, every once in a while, you're gonna maybe accidentally touch somebody's dick. Like a couple times.
God, we gotta get out of here.
Barracuda with the turtleneck.
Dude, I hope there's not a gay theme through the whole tour.
100% gay, because you wanna know why? There was no chicks in our van on the way to the place we were going. God damn it.
This is a game I invented. It's called Gay Chicken, and it goes like this. Okay, you put your hands right here, and I put mine right here. And we go so close, whoever gets farthest towards the crotch before the other person has to stop.
Many colors in the homo rainbow. Don't be afraid to let your colors shine. Many colors in the homo rainbow. Show me yours, I'm gonna show you mine.
I have to go jack off now.
If you find your pot of gold, then every little thing is gonna work out fine in the homo rainbow. Many colors in the homo rainbow. Look any shade from black to yellow. Many colors in the homo rainbow. A warm embrace and a kind of hello. If you find your pot of gold, then every little thing is gonna work out fine in the homo rainbow.
You kissed 5 guys tonight. How do you?
No, I didn't kiss anybody. The gayest guy has to suck somebody off.
Hey, Tom.
Not it.
Mark is going to get jumped in to cut you up. The band.
Tonight.
I went through it. He's got to go through it.
Lay down?
Yeah, lay down.
Lay down.
Oh, God.
You wanna be in the fucking band?
All right. I'm getting jumped in to cut you up.
Take shirt off.
Oh, Brandon, you gotta kiss
the
him.
women now.
Are you ready to be in cut you up?
Are you ready?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
That is feather sticks the boy.
This one.
Ay, Dios mío.
Go for it, Brandon. Ready, go.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all over.
It's all over.
I'm in, dude.
No, I don't want Coke. No, I want water.
We already. Shut up, Chris.
Touring is really hard, especially when you're in a van and you're stuck with the same dudes for 8 weeks.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
And you can't afford hotel rooms necessarily, and you sleep in the van a lot, and you're just driving through the heat and disgust, and it's the same thing every day, and you miss your house, and you miss your bed. After a while, it's like it starts to grate on you a little bit. As much fun as you're having, you're like, fuck, can I really ride for another 12 hours with the same 4 dudes in this van?
Cup and snip.
City strolling, and the country's on my back. Now we're leaving, and the city's where it's at. Billy dropped the ball, he was walking around the steepest streets I've ever seen.
There's mold. There used to be a sandwich in here, but I think all the mold ate my sandwich.
Hitting the halfway point of the tour in Florida felt amazing. Nobody's been arrested, and our shows are getting way better. We're actually becoming a real band. Not just a bunch of guys playing together, but an actual band. The crew has even stopped betting on whether we'd quit or get kicked off the tour. I think some of them are even starting to root for us.
We're gonna die! Fucking die! Did you hear the lightning? Oh my God! Oh shit! Give up your mind. No, get in here, dude! No, look at you! Look who brought their passport in the Baba fucking
Oh,
it's like a porno mag. You've been a dumbass today. Shithead, come with me.
Watch your language.
You don't tell me what to do. You're gonna be eating dog shit tonight. You better start crying or do something to make me happy. Go.
Can't do anything. You've got me gagged and bound. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Fuck yeah!
Dude, those guys are hanging. Dude, those dudes are hanging from up there.
Balls hurt just being up here with.
Yeah, watch this shit. I'm gonna say hi to the last remaining few kids that have been here for like 10 hours. I don't know, it might be a full up there. They're all, Mark, where's Mark?
Tom! Oh my God! Oh my God, Tom! So much.
Hi.
You guys are so...
Here.
He's married. Hi.
Are you?
Yeah, you were here last year when you were here. We followed you.
Hey,
Can I give you my phone number?
I wouldn't be able to use it.
Why?
Because I'm married.
Thank you. Oh my God, could you sign her? No, he is a rock star. Oh my God.
Dude, you are tall. Holy crap.
Yes, just one more hug, please. I'm an
No more hugs.
hugs.
He's just scaring me.
Sleep. I can't
commit
promise.
to
I
that.
can't promise you sleep. I
Can't
drove
commit
from
to sleep.
5 to 6. No, 5 to 7 last night.
It was gnarly last night because we pulled into the Four Seasons. Like the rays of sun were kind of hurting my eyes across
Hey.
the ocean, and I was kind of pissed about the Parmesan crusted risotto.
It sucks.
And I was like, first I called up, I was like, hey, you know, my halibut's way overdone. They're like, try dipping it in some of the risotto. It's a great bite. On one for you, all right. And I did. I was like, fuck it, hey, man.
See?
There's only little things that you need to change to make it perfect. Like, I don't know what you could have done in the van to make it better, but all I had to do was add some risotto on the fork.
All right, check it out.
What's up?
Here's the deal. You heard about the turd, right?
No, what turd?
The bird turd.
Bird turd. Bird turd.
No.
We're sitting out there having a nice leisurely afternoon. Brandon had a nice drink in his hand, with liquor in it, of course. And a bird flew by and shit in his drink and on the lip of his drink. Like, oh God, this bird shit all over my shit. So I pulled it upon myself to pull out $40, slam it on the table, and say, go.
So a bird just shit in his drink while he was sitting there, proposing a great opportunity to make $40. I think it was the Atticus bird.
Fuck you.
Oh, no! He's got it down the whole drink.
There it is, right
Look
there.
at that turd in there, dude.
No way. Oh shit.
Go, you gotta go.
All the way.
Go.
Oh, here comes the turn.
Go. Down that shit. Drink
Bird shit everywhere. That's all I gotta say about that.
Tomorrow night, we're gonna fuck over Jimmy and World hardcore on stage. We gotta do something good. What can we do? Take a bottle of gasoline with a rag, light it, and just be like, hey, Jim!
So when we were invited to do the tour, we had already had a European tour lined up, so we were only able to do half of the tour, so we had to leave early.
Hey, Jimmy World, do you want to hang out on the funnest tour of your lives and play big shows and fucking have a great time and we're all best friends? Or do you want to only do half of it and then fly over to Europe by yourselves?
Don't want nothing from you. I'm going out. I don't care if you're angry. I'm getting out. Now nothing ever shines me. I'm getting out. It don't matter if you're angry. I should have thought things through. I'm holding out, but not getting an answer. I wanna do right by you. I'm finding out. Cheating gets it faster. I'm holding out, but not getting an answer. I'm finding out. Cheating gets it faster. I'm holding out, but not getting an answer. I'm finding out. Cheating gets it faster.
We had heard rumors, you know, you guys, something's gonna happen on your last show when you guys are on stage, and we're like, okay, what's gonna happen? And no one would give it up. So we're really nervous and like kind of like, you know, on edge about, you know, we played the first song, nothing happened. And it was like, okay, wow.
We, along with the whole crew, we got us Speedos, fruit and wigs and all sorts of confetti and all sorts of crap, and we ended up going out during their set and just totally messing with them.
Cheating gets it faster. I'm getting out. Now nothing ever shines me. I'm going out. I don't care if you're angry. I'm holding out, but not getting an answer. I'm finding out. Cheating gets you faster.
All right, you motherfuckers are dead, I hope you know. I need a shower. I couldn't even keep a straight face.
Saying it with a straight face.
We're gonna miss you guys, man. I like that. Could be a new look for me.
To this day, months later, I still find glitter like in my shoe, on my guitar. I'm like, I cleaned this thing 10 times and I still find glitter on it. It's a never-ending reminder.
Yeah, you, the stupid idiots right there. Yeah, you. We need security over here. There's some ugly people in the stands.
Definitely the best part about tour was screwing around all day, every single day. I got a problem. I have no priorities. All we had to do is get to the next town. That's it.
I want to do this. I think I want to do this.
Okay.
You guys got a light, any chance?
I like Green Day. I like them. They're not like
My girlfriend?
I'm gonna puke.
My friend died. Right here.
Kissing, score. Yeah.
All right, this is supposed to be my seat, but whatever. I'll take off.
Oh, for the love of God!
I'm gonna go over there. All right? So I'm gonna go over here. Oh my God, I'm so wasted.
Good for you.
Give you a few drops. Suddenly see more.
So I'm gonna go like pretty far away though.
You've been doing good with him for so far. We've been missing for
But I'm not happy. I'm drunk. I don't know. I'm sorry.
No ramifications of any of your actions. It's so rad just be like an anonymous, person in the crowd. Like,
Mom! Dad! You guys seen a lady, blonde hair, about 50 years old? Little mini skirt. Shit, I'm looking for my mom. She's wasted. She's so slutty. She's running. Oh, fuck.
And you're a good mom, just sitting here hanging with them. My kids are out of control.
Like pretty far. All right? Okay, good.
How old are they?
She's 15.
No, my kids. How old are my kids?
I just think the show tonight needed a little something. Like a little something. Maybe some naked girls or something. What do you think?
I don't know.
Seriously, when you guys play, do you love the audience or do you just love yourself?
The latter.
Yourself. Are you a hot guy or do you just look like it?
Both.
Thank you, people, for tuning in to KH784 Cable Access Television. Signing off with Billy Hill from Green.
We're not trying to be anything like, we're not trying to be like anyone, so it's possible for us to really get motivated. It's just up to all of us getting in the jam room and taking it seriously. Dude, you gotta figure dude, less than a year and a half ago, we were like total joke. It's not like we can just go in and redo and make really good songs because we've never made good songs. We need to figure out how to make good songs and we need to figure out quick because we weren't even planning on anything like this. But I think we can do it.
Cut You Up was fun to watch play live because Brendan's always throwing up. Chris and Brandon are always talking to each other about whiskey on the back of people's necks and stuff like that. And then Micah is always dancing around in his own world, like praying to fucking Sterculius, the Roman god of feces.
They would just set up wherever they could, and they'd rock out, and they'd do their thing, and perform, and make jokes along the way. And kids were into it. It was cool to watch kids who had no idea come and watch this band that they'd never heard of before and get into it.
This is a song about two guys that just want to be friends, but there's feelings, greater feelings than that involved. And it's like they have trouble just hanging out together and having a good time without sometimes just looking into each other's eyes, like this, when you look at your friend, you're like, I kind of want to kiss you.
When you're a band and you're there and you don't really care about whether people like you or not or anything, you're just up there to have a good time, you always win people over because they just kind of they see how stoked you are to be there.
John, have you guys ever heard of him? Total fucking alcoholic. Nice guy though. Nice ass. Set of pecs. Washboard stomach. Balls the size of Milwaukee. And a giant cock. Fits right in my mouth.
How'd you get here?
I fucked somebody. I'm always looking stupid and fat.
That's a sign of a serious, serious problem.
It's called a drinking problem.
Yes, thank you.
Take it.
There it is!
Tally cards, best way to drink. worst tasting cum I've ever had. Oh.
You grew up in a sit pussy hair, dude. Ooh, get a beer, get a beer. This is why it was a good show, because finally we get the fucking respect we deserve and they give us beer on the side stage.
Hey,
Fucking about
lighter?
time.
You guys
Hey,
like
we're not lighting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Doesn't matter what it sounds like. Look how fucking cool they look. No, that's
Oh, the gas mask on.
Save it
Sexy
forever.
face.
Save it forever.
Okay, there's been a problem with these 12-year-old Asian hookers that have been trying to sneak onto the bus. Somebody put on a pair of sunglasses and got a bunch of power. Who is he? I'm wearing sunglasses and I feel like I'm the boss of everybody.
I'm the boss of you.
And when you're in a van, fecal matter, you get to ride on the bus, it's like a little slice of heaven.
It was very fun nights having the little boys on my bus.
Sunday.
Look, it looks like Rain Man.
Hey, someone here's not gentlemen. And I wonder if it's the guy's not wearing the fucking golf visor, huh?
So we'd turn the music and we'd watch the stars go by. We'd read each other poems and dance.
Riding on a bus, the little bunk beds with the little TVs and the little curtains.
They got everything, you know. You're right, you wake up at 3 in the morning and be like, corn dog, orange juice. Should I play Xbox, you know? Huge bed in the back, it's amazing.
I'm trying to fucking play!
Quit ruining our fun!
We're trying to play! Shut up!
Trying to have video games up here.
We'd go to sleep really late and we'd wake up the next morning and we'd just say, oh, that was so fun, let's do it again.
See, some of the times on the tour, we would split up and some of us would go ride on the buses and stuff like that. Me and Brendan went with Tom into New York.
Brendan, Rosh, Chris Cote are having fun with Tom and this and that. And they fucking just flake so hard. Good
day.
show. Good day. These fuckers, they don't show up. They're stupid. This is our best fucking show. I'm fuming. I already kicked in the van door, so it doesn't matter. They're stupid. They don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Come back and hang out. You had all day to get back for the fucking show. Stupid, dude. Over. I really feel like going home, dude. Okay, so say they do fucking get here at 2 o'clock and we play at 2:15. How do you play next to someone that you're fucking is a stupid idiot? Hey, we're not gonna make it. If you see him, we're just gonna take off. So if you see him, just say, how was the show, you know? But thank you so much for setting it up.
The one day that matters the whole tour, Brandon and I getting mad at each other because they weren't there.
This is probably one of the bigger shows of the tour for the second stage because it's a radio show and so there's a lot of people. They're gonna be waiting around outside with nothing to do. So the second stage is this is probably one of the best days to actually play the second stage. So it's just strange to me that Chris puts his own comfort. Like he'd rather go out and not be in the van. He'd rather be on the bus with Tom and not be part of his band that's having to suffer and ride in the van. And miss the biggest opportunity for his band than, I don't know, than be part of his team. It's just strange to me.
Everyone's super pissed at us. And not only that, we go up and see where we're supposed to be playing, and there's like 3,000 people just standing right there. There's like a full radio festival with the biggest side stage we would have gotten to play on.
I realize you guys are bad, but I don't think we should just give up.
What do you mean just give up, dude?
No, I'm saying, I said I was going to be here on time.
Not
I'm
yesterday,
here.
dude. You guys should
I
do
know,
it yesterday.
I tried.
You had all day yesterday to get to
I know, I
hotel.
thought we were
Tom said we were gonna be here last
You know
night.
Tom doesn't do that shit though. Basically, the people who were setting up the show and who were doing the sound for it were like, you guys are idiots. Hello? You guys are playing this show. You're not here. You guys are dumb. You guys don't know what it's like to pull up and there's 6 bands sitting there that are playing at 5:30 and have been there since 9:30 in the morning. And we're pulling up and they're like, dude, who the fuck are these guys? And the stage guy's like, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck that. I'm so pissed off.
But the problem is, you fucked up so many times, it's just an assumption.
Well, I think that was kind of like a lesson learned for those guys about the real side of being in a band, and that, you know, it is a lot of fun and it's a lot of hanging out with your friends, and that's why we all love it so much, but there is an element of responsibility and work to it as well.
I'm sorry for being an asshole.
You know, what could you have done that you will do next time to make sure it all goes good?
Not ever go on your bus again.
No. How about the phone?
Get to a show on time.
There you go.
I'll let you guys punch me in the face.
Yeah, go.
You're so mad. And like 20 minutes later, we're all just hanging out like, what happened? Natural Whippet Factory?
So you go out the gates, you make a left, you go down, then you'll see the nitrous stock, and then you keep going. I'm all, wait, what? Nitrous what? He's all, the natural nitrous stick. Plug up the water, and like, cause the water pumps out like this gas stuff, and in the back there's like this hose, you like stick your mouth on it.
Go try it.
It's good.
Wait,
I haven't done
wait.
it. Yeah, I haven't done it yet.
Wait, you're sucking out some random pipe
I
underneath
didn't
the
do
bridge?
It's just like America. It's our friend to the north. It's the beautiful world. It's Toronto, Canada.
Toronto, for some reason, was like wild.
The show we got to play was on the water at the Molson Amphitheater.
We came up from that beach.
And there was like 3 police boats in the water looking for us. We were already having drinks on the balcony of the biggest backstage room we've ever had by the time this was all going on.
Hey, what kilometer per hour does that boat go, eh? Don't worry about us. Just a little show. 1, 2, 3.
Who are you with this camera?
Said I've never been so fucking insulted. So, okay, this guy comes to my fucking dressing room, right? He comes into my room. Some person has the audacity to request a photo with him in my dressing room when I'm fucking standing right there. And that's what that's a knife in my back.
Hi, 8-ball right here. Just kidding.
Wait.
If I heated this up as much as I can, who's gonna get branded?
When you take these things off, it looks like a fucking crown, and you can make it into a tattoo, like you're the king of the world kind of shit.
Chris, if I heated this up, can I brand you?
No.
Come on, man.
That'll fucking hurt.
But you put a little Neosporin on, it'll be fine, I swear.
Brand me.
You want it?
No.
And sitting outside, I didn't really think about it much. I was like, all right.
Come on, man.
Chris.
Let's do it. Come on.
Come on.
Leave the plastic. It'll smell better. It'll smell better.
No, the plastic
no
will be bad. He
plastic,
doesn't want to
dude.
get
No
plastic on
plastic.
his ass.
Want to do it?
Sure.
You're gonna get branded right now.
Yeah.
But don't hurt me.
What?
Chris, you're not gonna really brand your ass, are you?
Don't talk him out of that.
Do you see, Brian? Do you see what will happen if I don't do this?
Don't do it.
No.
I'm the voice of reason, baby.
It's gonna hurt. Huh?
No.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Fuck you, Brendan.
You're a piece of shit.
I was like, oh, fuck. There's already 20 people around me, like, heating the thing up.
It's gotta get really.
No, it has to be hot so it doesn't. Oh, shit.
Dude, you are grade A fucking beef.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna do? The king of punk rock is telling you to brand your ass with a pool cue. You do it.
And I just remember hearing the countdown and, like, each number, like, vision of my, like, little ass. This white, perfectly soft little thing.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Like second, third degree.
That's not third.
Almost, yeah.
No, it's not even that bad.
No,
We got a first aid kit
we've
right
got
now.
medics coming right now.
He's got 13 burn.
Did he
It's like kind of a little burn, eh?
Holy shit. Dude, I'm sorry.
Because that's like second degree.
Okay, we're on record right now.
Oh, sorry, going on the third.
What do you think, Brian? What do you think?
Dumb motherfucker.
How did that happen?
I fell down on a hot poker.
Hey, what's the deal?
One time.
Did they make a determination? Are you a total fucking idiot?
What is it, first or second degree burn?
Is that on a
Second
scale of
degree
1 to
burn.
like 10?
But
Bullshit.
yeah. Uncle
Only
Billy.
Green Day.
Hey, this is my friend Chris. You may recognize him from fucking being stupid.
Oh, dude. What an idiot. Oh, no.
It happened. That was one of the gnarliest things I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I gotta do surgery. Come on. Dude, you got the fucking gnarliest dingleberry right
Look,
here.
some of the meat is born inside the crack.
My friend Chris got hurt tonight, and it makes me feel bad for him. And you know, it's all fun and games until someone's ass gets burned till the skin's completely black and falling off his body. Hey, I'm gonna get on my bus and watch Satellite. Have a good trip in the van.
The tour now, from when we left, it's every single thing like times 10 of what I could ever imagine.
Right now, it's like, oh my God, there's only a week left. Like, it went by that fast. And we played a lot of shows and drove a lot of miles. I can't believe that we're already at the end. Like, we've got 4 or 5 more shows or something like that. And then we're gonna be going home.
I love Cut You Up. They kick ass.
For real, when are you gonna quit this band and come join the Cut You Up security?
15 minutes to showtime, people.
15 minutes till our set.
No set. Second set for these guys. Cut you up.
You look like shit.
You look like Sinead O'Connor.
Everyone's gonna hate your outfit tonight. I already talked to a bunch of people that said they think white shirts are stupid.
Fuck, it sucks to walk on stage too. I hate that. Because you're nervous and it's scary and you don't know what's gonna happen.
Do this shit, dude. Let's go play the fucking show, dude.
I hate the time right before we play. I just want to get up on stage and do it.
Hey, sorry guys, I have to go play a show.
It's like the longest 15 minutes to half hour in the world. It just sucks. You're just sitting there going, come on, let's go, let's go.
Okay, the curtain's opening up and I go, I get a big deep breath and I go, don't fuck up. And I go, fuck up. Stupid fucker, fucker, don't fuck up. And by that time, it's like halfway through the song. And then you look across the audience and there's like one guy like showing you his dick going, hey, you know, and you're like, fuck, man, I got lots of things to remember right now. Great dick, though.
Once you're up there, it's so much fun. That's probably the most fun in the world, is to play music in front of people. It's my favorite thing. It's why we started this band, and it's what we still really love most about being in a band is playing live in front of people.
This is the first song that we ever wrote over 10 years ago. And I still can't play this shit right. But it goes out to anybody that knew about us before and on the stage.
182 out here. I'm more into like REO Speedwagon, Zeppelin. Those guys are good. I don't know. Did you party? We're basically like starting to drive west, back to San Diego, which I don't want to go. I can't go back to the cubicle. I can't do it. How am I going to explain that? How am I going to go back to the cubicle? Basically, I can't. After 63 days, 46 shows, and 10,723 miles, Cut You Up finished our first real rock tour. The whole thing was surreal. It's like waking up with a hangover from a 2-month party and all you have are questions. What really happened in Cincinnati, Atlanta, and Dallas? Why am I so pale and fat? How'd I get this tattoo on my arm and this 3rd-degree burn on my ass? Slowly the answers strobe your brain in flashes, and you start to remember things in bits and pieces. The faces, the fans, moments of stupidity, brilliance, destruction, and mayhem in cities I never thought I'd go to.
I was not aware how much work that it takes. I mean, I was under this impression that Tom and Mark and Green Day just kind of like glided into what they did. But they didn't. They worked their ass off 10 times harder than I've even come to working my ass off yet.
We all doubted ourselves that we were gonna make the whole tour. Once like the gauntlet was laid out, like, oh, these guys won't make it, we're like, oh yeah?
Goodbye. Take it as it comes. That's the common misconception of the dreamer on the run. Decide if you are alive and all these good generic people are so bad in your eyes, and get high. Take a look around. Don't you wonder what's inside that keeps your drive so alive? Goodbye. Hope it's happy all alone. I'm the smile in your life.
Seems like they always look for the fun and everything. Like sometimes you're in just a crappy situation, but they would somehow find a way to make that fun and pleasurable. Every one of them is their own character, and together they're just this insane party machine.
I remember touring. There's always a band that's crazy and you have so many memories with and you do so many fun things with. But as the shows get bigger and bigger, it's hard to see those things happen the way they used to. And having Cut You Up out there and they were doing it, it reminded me of being in a band for the first time.
I was always stoked that Cut You Up was out on the road. And for all the partying and all the stuff, they played their asses off and they fucking slept in a van. That's what it's like being in a band in the beginning. You gotta pay your dues. And we were fortunate enough to give them an opportunity to go out on the road, and they really took a hold of it and did it with all their hearts.
Cut You Up actually, like in the long run, ended up being the most comfortable people for me to see every day. We related to them like we've related to like the best of friends of bands that we have made in the past.
Goodbye. Take it as it comes. That's a common misconception of the dreamer on the run. Decide if you are alive with all these good generic people are so bad in your eyes, and get high. Take a look around. Don't you wonder what's inside that keeps your drive so alive? Goodbye. Promise you all along. Hope it's happy all alone. I'm the smile in your life.
Cut You Up was everyone's best friend on tour, and they worked so hard. And so on the last show, we were like, we gotta put them on the main stage. They gotta fucking play in front of all these people.
There wasn't even a band there, so it worked out fine with the curfew issues and the timing issues and all the stuff that goes into making a show possible.
Yeah, we woke up and we're not even gonna play. This is the last show. And then it changed to within 5 minutes that MTV's here, wants to interview us for that, and we're playing the main stage. I was just like shitting my pants and going like, we need to get drunk. We were back sitting there drinking, and I was just like, this is the craziest thing that like people are expecting saves today, or we're gonna come out. These people came here early to the show. 99% of them is gonna be all boo. 99% of them are gonna say, get off. 1% is gonna be all, that's kinda cool.
be honest with you, I thought they were kind of cocky. Up there, kind of like, hey, lights are blinking, look at me. I'm fucking cut you up.
Playing that show made the whole tour. Just to have that kind of build up, and then it's like, boom, you're on this main stage. And
The kids' reaction to it was better than any show we've ever had. We were stoked and super lucky to get to play it. Got to play the main stage, finished the tour. It was definitely the climax to our tour.
You build your way up to playing that show.
That was good. They have a horn section now. Fuck yeah, that was so fucking fun.
You make us very proud. They make us so proud.
Thank you.
Dude, that was fun. Chris broke the guitar, that was rad. You know,
That was fucking incredible.
Summertime, summertime, brought me back to thinking you were mine. All those times, laid it down and left it all behind. We were blind, oh the summertime. We could ride, take my hand and watch the world go by. Laugh or cry, when we need to try it off the line. Time to fly, oh the summertime. Go on ahead and let it fade away. No looking back, you know the past will stay. It's you and me, we could get out of here. Jump in and go, and we can try for years. We could
Cut you up for
thanks.
hanging in there and just kicking ass the whole tour. We love you. Get your ass in here.
Can we just have a real talk without having sexual innuendos going on? Apparently we cannot. Okay, well then, here's the ass bucket.
Oh! Aaron Berman got cake in his face.
Oh my praise!
Safe out there, Chris. Careful.
Tour's not over yet, dog. We got an after party to head up. Last night of the tour. What the hell are we supposed to do? Not party? Fuck that. Where are you on the bus?
Get on the fucking
Get on the
bus.
bus. Do I really look like that? I do. I look like that much of an asshole. With that thing with the yellow.
I won't be filmed. What you guys make a movie? Well, get it off me.
What's he doing? Oh yeah!
Oh my
God! Cock.
I'll cut you up, homie.
This game is where we each go through and we all talk about the creepiest things we think about when we masturbate.
Yeah.
Micah, you start.
Hey, right when I start talking.
Hey, the semen factory's closed, buddy.
How many drain babies are you gonna make in there?
They put
Mark, how come you have no fucking chest hair? What happened? Hey, don't give him a shit for that. He's really, he's sensitive about having no hair on his chest.
Brendan doesn't know what the fuck's going on, dude. He's fucking in the middle of the street right now like a fucking loser.
I mean, if those girls backstage rock show, especially in dress room, they'll also be like naked all over us.
You gotta see this fucking shit, man.
Don't act. Gotta go play.
Driving